Welcome, welcome, beautiful butterflies and transformation, just like me. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everybody is doing well today. I am really excited about day one of our financial fitness challenge. This will be an 11-day challenge, and we're going to go in during these 11 days. All right. Remember, all of this, everything that we do on this channel is geared towards up leveling. And we don't just up level spiritually, we up level materially as well. As you know, we already did the first of 3 major money manifesting challenges where we deal with the emotional frequency of up leveling, and we learned how to vibrationally attract money. This challenge is very different. This is where we deal with the root chakra, the basics, the nuts and bolts, the other aspect that allows manifesting vibrationally to be even easier for you. So this challenge is for anyone who is trying to get a better handle on their finances or up level themselves in their financial life, to possibly create multiple streams of income. Overall, this challenge can help take you from wherever you are on your journey to wherever it is you want to go. You have the freedom to modify the activities accordingly, but we will be definitely diving into initially some of the more psychological and unconscious aspects of your money story, okay? So those things we will all do, and those activities should be done the same way. Now, as we look at the way it's going to be structured, you won't need more than 30 minutes a day for these activities. However, if you decide to take more time, that's wonderful. If you decide to add other things and you find yourself being more motivated to add some additional aspects to the challenge, definitely I encourage you to do that. I don't want to make this challenge too comprehensive. All right, so we're going to start out pretty easy, and then we'll crank it up around the middle and towards the end, because the goal is that you leave this challenge somehow transformed for the better. So it's important that you commit to this 11 days. You deserve 11 days to take a look at your finances and to set some real goals and to change some habits. You deserve that. So if you're watching this video, make sure you find the time in your day to do this challenge. If you're watching this video today and it's late into the evening, start your challenge tomorrow. Start your challenge at the time where you know you will have a consistent and consecutive habit of checking in with these posts on a daily basis, moving all the way up through full completion of the 11-day financial fitness challenge. These videos, when I post them, at the very bottom will have all of the previous posts. So you will always be able to access the previous posts regardless of when you hop on. Again, it is to your advantage to really set this time to do this, which is why I really want to try to make it as easy as possible and not layer on too many different things. Keep in mind, we will have 2 more major financial fitness challenges throughout the year. We'll have a financial fitness challenge number 2 and a financial fitness challenge number 3. Those challenges will be very much focused on some aspect of what you're doing, whether it's building your business or whether it's investing in the stock market, growing your money, or something or other. The manifesting money challenges will continue as well, because vibrationally we want to be in a certain place. Now, I feel like this is a wonderful time to be doing a financial fitness challenge. Why? Because there's so much financial chaos going on with the majority of people across the world right now. So what better time to be taking a hard look, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, at your financial situation, perhaps 9 of Pentacles, than during this time. So let's take a look at the 5 objectives that I have during this challenge. First and foremost, I want you to be able to identify some of the limiting beliefs, patterns, and energy around your money story, your money narrative, your money chaos, whatever it is. Number 2, the second objective that I have for you is that I want you to be able to assess your current financial standing and really take a hard look at areas of growth. The third thing I want you to be able to do when you finish this challenge or during this challenge is to really be able to see the connection between your financial picture, your financial portfolio, your financial standing, your financial story, and self-love, self-value, and self-freedom. Okay? The fourth thing I want you to be able to really do during the challenge is to create new habits around your money story. In other words, to create new rituals, new patterns, new beliefs, and new energy around the relationship that you have with money. And last but not least, the critical aspect is to take everything that you've learned and obviously to transform your financial life. So what is it that I want you to be able to do at the end of all of this? Have in place new patterns that you stick to that will help you to create the life that you want for yourself financially in the short term, as well as have some long-term goals and begin taking action towards those goals. So I can't wait to see you on the other side of those coins. Now, each day it is important that you check in for the post once you start the challenge. If you, for some reason, have not downloaded the Patreon app, make sure you download the Patreon app, because if you're going to Patreon via your browser, which I do, I go through my browser to post for you all, but I go through the app to get the alerts for your messages and other things. So the app will allow you to receive any personal messages from me in a very timely fashion, as well as helping you to know when I post, because there'll be other content. I want you to also pay attention. If you have not been following the Wisdom Wednesday post on how rich people think, I want you to make sure that you access this post as well throughout the challenge. We do 3 short modules in about a 30-minute, 27-minute time period. You can always catch up at the end of the week. But this in general has some very good knowledge, and this happens to be one of the books that we're working on that is not a part of the business tier. So, and I call the business tier the gold level and up technically. So anybody, regardless of whatever tier you signed up for, if you're at the silver tier, the Moldavite tier, the diamond tier, platinum tier, whatever tiers you are at, you will have access to the content that comes from this particular book. So I want you to make sure you're getting that in. As far as the pillars, there will be one consistent pillar each day that will be posted underneath the daily post within the same post. You just have to scroll down. That pillar is something I want you to do every single day. Now, you will choose what that pillar is from a choice of things that I will provide. The only thing you have to do is commit to doing that pillar every single day during the 11-day period, and ideally for 30 to 60 days after this. Contrary to what we know now scientifically, it takes longer than 21 days to create a new habit. It actually takes 60 days. Hence my 60 Days to Greater Self-Love journal that hopefully will be published soon. It really takes 60 days to really become, to really up-level a particular area of your life and to really expand something that you're working on, and so that it becomes a habit and it becomes ingrained and you've created a new neural pathway. It takes longer than 21 days, especially if you want it to last. So whatever the habit is that was a part of that first pillar, just to commit to make sure that you're doing that each and every day during the challenge as well as beyond. I would love to see you active in the comment section. Please check. I will ask you a question in the comment section. A lot of you all who are participating in the challenges aren't always active in the chat, and I get that. You guys are busy. You have stuff to do. But please, I encourage you to answer those questions, because in answering those questions, you're not just answering them for me. You're not answering them for me per se. You're answering them as another way to create self-accountability for yourself. And when we think things is one thing. When we say things, it's another thing. When we do things, it's another thing. So we want to give our total self every opportunity to express a particular goal or to take a more refined and closer look at something we want to do. So when I pose a question, put it in the chat. Because you release it out, you release your energy out into the universe, it has a rippling effect. You focus your mind on whatever it is you respond to, it has a rippling effect. You share it, it not only has self-accountability, but it also has group accountability, and it also creates a synergy. If you haven't already subscribed to, because we have some new members, if you haven't subscribed to the Facebook group, make sure you do that, because you may want to post a video. You may have an aha moment. You might even have a teachable moment. You may even have another financial tip that you want to share. I would love for you all to share your financial tips along the way, because there are a multitude of different ways to do things. So I look forward again to seeing you on the other side. Underneath the 1 pillar a day thing that will be consistent that I would like for you to do will be a bonus activity for those of you all who want to really push a little bit harder. Okay, I love you, beautiful butterflies. I'm enjoying spending this time with you on Patreon. Some of you contact me offline. Some of you sign up for services. Some of you give me comments and you give me input as to the value of what you're getting in here in our Patreon family group. I just want to say thank you. I am terribly, terribly grateful. I love you, and I will see you around for day 1's activities, which will be right beneath this post. Be prosperous, be abundant.